Okay, dear class.
No.
This is lesson 1.5 on dividing integers. You should have watched the Math Antics video on integer multiplication and division. If you haven't done that, go ahead and do it now. And we are going to look at a couple of example problems before we dive into our practice problem. So, your first line on the top of page 7 there, little sentence, says, when dividing, and you can underline the important words that you need to, it says, when dividing, we determine the sign the same way as when multiplying. Who can remember exactly what that is? What's the rule? What's the trick?
Two negatives is a positive, and if there's a negative and a positive, it's a negative.
Nice. So if there are an even number of negative factors, the negative factors will cancel each other out, and the final answer will be positive. If there's an odd number of negative factors, then our final answer will be negative. And multiplication and division works the same way. So number 1, you have 42 divided by negative 6. So all we need to do is think about this as a regular division problem. 42 divided by 6, which is?
Negative 7.
Which is 7. And then we have one factor that is negative. So our answer is going to be negative. Could you do me a favor and turn the lights on, please? Second example. Negative 28 divided by 7. Again, we know it's negative 4. 28 divided by 7 is 4. One of the factors, one of the parts of the problem in the numerator here is negative, so we know we're going to end up with a negative answer. Number 3. Negative 36 divided by negative 9.
Positive 4.
Excellent. Alright, let's try something more difficult. We're going to try a string of operations involving multiplication and division, and we're not at order of operations yet. You can see that down below on your page 1.6, but we're going to work left to right, and we're going to solve this based on the number of factors that are positive and the number of factors that are negative. So we have negative 16 times 4 divided by negative 2, and we're going to do this in steps. I'll do the first one, and I'll let you try the next 2 and 3 on your own. So we have negative 16 times 4. 16 times 4 is 64, so we have a negative 64. And we're going to divide that by negative 2. The negatives are going to cancel out, and we're going to end up with positive 32. Go ahead and try number 2 on your own. Example 2 and 3 written there have nothing to do with 1.5 dividing integers. They are more based on order of operations, and number 3 only has addition and subtraction in it. So I'm going to delete those from your notebook, and you don't have to do them right now, although you should be able to do them by the end of this lesson. Practice problems for lesson 1.5, dividing integers, are found on page 71 in your Math Power 9 textbook. And you're responsible for number 1 through 24. Have a great day.